Hello everyone and welcome again to AC Gaming channel. In previous videos I went more into the details of each class and subclass for a human, because human is the only race that all classes are available. Let's carry on. We stopped at mages, right? And I explained you everything briefly though about the mage subclasses. The next step is thief. As I said to you before, a party cannot survive without at least one thief. So if you have one thief in the party, one second. Yeah, so obviously thieving skills are very necessary to do the stuff I will show you later. For example, I showed you a little bit in previous games. Iman is our thief, but she's level 1, so her skills are not very good so far. So what thieves do we have? You read in pause, yeah, who thieves are? And that's their features, class features. Thief may backstab, and backstabbing deals great damage to the enemies. Set snare ability, but that's different. So set snare is better to choose bounty hunter for it, but thief is necessary for the dungeons to open chests, disarm traps, or a set snare trap if you prefer. Also hide in shadows, move silently, detect illusion, and pickpockets. Yeah, if you want to get richer without paying for the stuff in the shops, there are different ways of pickpocketing, which I will also show you later in the game. So subclasses of a thief are all good. That subclass is underdeveloped. Assassin is an amazing backstabber, but it doesn't get enough points per level. Only 15 out of 25 normal thief has, which is not fair. Yeah, so you can read in pause once again. It can poison weapon as well, and backstab ability can be multiplied to 7. Poison weapon, and there we go. What poison weapon does depends on the level of the thief. Then we got bounty hunter. Bounty hunter is amazing at setting traps, so if you chose bounty hunter, make sure you improve snare setting ability. And instead of 25, only 20 skill points, thieving skill points per level among thieving skills. Yeah. Right, so that's bounty hunter. Then we got swashbuckler. If you want to have the only disadvantage, it's not backstabbing thief, but it's instead of 1 proficiency slot, swashbuckler can have 2 and 3 slots into 2 weapon styles. So basically fighting with 2 long swords or short sword, or 1 in each hand. Swashbuckler is basically the most fighting thief. And the new one that also came with enhanced edition, Shadow Dancer. Yes guys, Shadow Dancer is very unique thief, but I never played for Shadow Dancer myself, so I never found out how good or not very good it is. So advantages: Shadow Step. one bonus to saving throws, which is saving throws are always good. Always good. It will get you out of a trouble when you think the trouble got you. And disadvantages. Yeah, so. I never played for Shadow Dancer myself, but those of you who did, let me know how is it and shall I try. Right. After Thief we got the Bard. I told you before in the previous video a little bit about the Bards, but I wouldn't underestimate Bard. It's not the most important, of course, class in the party. Party can survive without a Bard, but it's always useful to have one. No more than one, of course. You don't need two Bards in the party for sure, but one Bard is always good. But ideally, if your main character is a Bard, that's good. That's better than if you take a ready Bard. There will be two in Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition. Yeah, one is in Beregost, waiting to give you a quest, and then he will ask to join your party. And another one will be much later, who is not very good person, but later about that. Yeah, so Bard, let's see subclasses. Apart from Classic Bard, yeah, you can read and pause what Bards can do. Also Bard has an ability of singing, Bard song, but in the same time it shouldn't attack any enemies or do anything else, so you should switch off the scripts of attacking. Yeah, and Bard should just stand and sing his songs, and removes the fear and protects against the fear. But that's normal, what normal Bards do. Then we got Blade, that's the most fighting Bard. Yeah. Expert fighter. So, and if you got two weapons, one in each hand, it's very good. Offensive spin and defensive spin, and it tells you what it does. Offensive and defensive spin. This Bard can do, and what we have disadvantages. Only half the normal lore value, which is so-so, and half of normal pickpocket skills. I wouldn't choose Blade if you ask me. Also, let's skip Jester for now. Skald. Nordic Bards. Quarter of the normal pickpockets. If you are not planning pickpocketing, Skald is better than Blade in my opinion. Because, look. Yeah, so... It's also a more fighting Bard than... Yeah. Yeah, that's a Bard song, by the way. Yeah, I was a bit confused myself. Yeah, so depends on the level. First, then only from 15th, it gives you that, immunity to fear, and 20th level. Fear, stun, and confusion, that's good. My favorite Bard subclass will be Jester. Yep, because look, none of disadvantages at all, like no. But the Bard song doesn't give to your party any bonuses. Instead, it confuses enemies. You can read that. That's what the Jester's song does. Yeah, does not help allies. To be confused, on 15th level. So must save versus spell, a +2 bonus, or be confused and must save slowed. And on 20th, confused, knocked unconscious and slowed, but that's not soon. I would choose Jester. Honestly, I would. So that was bards. Let's go back. Sorcerer. Well, sorcerer, the difference between mage and sorcerer, difference number one. For a mage, the most important, not even dual classing, for a mage, intelligence is number one stat. For a sorcerer, of course, it will be... Does it mention? Anyway, I can't find it. Charisma. Charisma is number one for a sorcerer. So, sorcerer got only one subclass. You can be a classic sorcerer, or you can be a dragon disciple. And you can read about dragon disciples, which is strange because dragon disciple is like a draconic looking humanoid, but not in this game. Anyway, breath weapon, yeah. And what it does on every certain level. But disadvantages may cast one fewer spell per level per day. Yeah. Not a massive disadvantage, but you can try. Honestly, I never tried Dragon Disciple myself, just a classic sorcerer. See, and I play this game for how many years? Because I like sorcerer or a normal mage, my favorite. Just my favorite. I'm not saying that other classes are bad. Depends on my mood who I want to play for. Right. So sorcerer doesn't memorize spells from the scrolls. Sorcerer casts magic even without using a spellbook. Sorcerer got magic in the blood. Yep. They don't need spellbooks. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So, did I explain to you about the monk? I did a little bit, didn't I? In previous video. Yeah, let's go to subclasses. So, apart from classic monk, you've got only two subclasses. You have an evil monk, which is a monk of Dark Moon, which uses cold fists. Yeah. Evil monks. Lawful evil only. And Sun Soul monks. There will be one ready Sun Soul monk later on, who is lawful good, for example, yeah? And it tells you which abilities they have, yeah? Yeah, let's go from the top. Yeah. Flaming Fists. Greater Stun. And Sun's Soul Beam. Too long to read, you can read it, guys, yeah? In pause. Right, so... And that just Frozen Fist. But with different abilities too. So that's Monk. And Shaman, as I told you in the first videos, I don't know Shaman. I need to play for Shaman myself to fully understand what it is. It's like Sorcerer, but with divine spells. Plus, Shaman got their own spells on each magic level. From 1 to... No. Can't remember. Yeah, so you can read in pause that bit. That bit. What shamanic dance is, that bit. That bit, the ending, yeah. And that. Right, guys, so that was all the classes that you can choose in Baldur's Gate games, 2nd edition. On the next video, I will show you, try female, doesn't matter really. For example, this portrait, yeah? What elves, half-elves, dwarves, halflings, gnomes, and half-orcs, which classes they can have and they can't. But that's in the next video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe and like. And see you on the next video. Goodbye.